beautiful black girl. Okay? Okay? You have the most beautiful skin. Okay? Okay?
You heard that, this Summy?
But why do people think black lives don't matter? Why do some people hate on black people?
Because you guys too beautiful. That's why.
There's a lot that black lives
They're
matter.
jealous. Yeah, black lives matter. Of course.
But people don't care.
Yuri, a lot of people care, actually. It's just some people don't. Most people know this. Most people care. But there's a few bad apples, okay? And those bad apples are in the minority. You understand? Do you understand?
Why do people hate on black people?
It's ignorance. That's all me. They're ignorant. They don't know any better. And unfortunately, a lot of it comes from their own upbringing. Like, they learn from their parents who are dumb idiots, and then they grow up being dumb idiots too. And then they have a kid and they raise their kid to be dumb idiots too. But it's changing though. Things are a lot better now than they used to be. And it's not done. We're not where we need to be, certainly. But with your generation, it's getting better and better and better. You have to be strong and not weak. You understand? So Black Lives Matter is a movement made from strong people. And not just black people. There are white people who support Black Lives Matter, yellow people, brown people, all kinds of colored people. It's not just black people fighting for Black Lives Matter. Everybody fighting for Black Lives Matter. You understand? So don't look at it as a racial this. There's most people are in support. You understand? Most people are good.
This is the education. This is the absolute education that every single person needs to teach their children. Because the truth is that a lot of our kids, especially as black, face a lot of situations out there. You know, they say when you're black, you're never really lonely. There's always going to be a white person all over your business. This is what a lot of children go through. And some of the children can be traumatized to that point of them not being able to say anything. First, I applaud this particular man for educating his children. But I have other clip for you guys to watch, because the moments they are trying to shame, the moment they are trying to intimidate, the moment they are trying to make it look like black people do not want it, black people are making waves, black people are coming through. So instead of intimidation, it becomes a thing of success, it becomes progress, it becomes creating billionaires east, west, north, and south. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Sonia. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. Credits belong to the original creators of every single clips and stitches we have in today's episode. I want to say a very big thank you to every single one of you liking, commenting, sharing, dropping super thanks, and also joining my membership. I do not take you guys for granted. You guys are absolutely the best. And yes, guys, with that being said, let's continue this video. I'll be back with commentaries. Let's go watch, guys.
When you're black, you're never really lonely, because there will always be a white person all up in your business.
Good. Is this a tour group?
It's for black folks.
Oh,
Yeah.
just to let you know, there's some interpretive signs along the way
Cool.
that tell the story.
Okay.
This was once a railroad.
Yeah, it's the colonized story. I'm gonna tell the indigenous story.
Okay.
Thank you, though. Have
Okay.
a beautiful day.
When you're black, you're never really lonely, because there will always be a white person all up in your business.
I know that staring is very cultural, depending on, where you're from in the world. But white people, we're taught that staring at someone is rude. If you like something about someone, tell them. Give them a compliment. And if you guys don't necessarily speak the same language, there's a human language that we all speak, so I'm going to know you're saying something positive by your body language and your tone. It's okay to just give me a compliment, but staring at me into oblivion, child, you're making me uncomfortable.
Okay, can you close your eyes? Do you know how to do that? Who's that? Who is that? Is that Moana? That's Moana, baby Moana. She looks at the TV. I know. Oh, do you mean help you?
You looking at the TV?
Who told black people they could wear wigs? I don't remember that being a part of the culture. Because apparently when white people, Spanish people, any type of person wears braids, it's a bad thing. But y'all can wear wigs. Y'all could look like a white bitch. Okay. Who told y'all could wear contacts? Okay. Who told you could wear a nose ring? Okay. Don't think that's part of the culture, but okay.
I know you thought you ate. I know you thought you ate. I know you thought you was bringing something and you were just going to educate us black women. But honey, you did the opposite. Wigs are not a cultural thing. It has been worn by humans throughout time. Body modification, such as piercings, is not a white thing. Educate yourself, because when you added contacts, you looked even more ridiculous. Give me that plate.
I think the biggest issue in our generation is white people feeling like they have entitlement over other minorities, feeling like they need to be at least in America, feeling like they need to be at the top of the food chain, and they're not. This country was built off of slavery. This country is built off of immigrants. This country is built on stolen land. Respect the people that you took this from and understand that we are telling you you are wrong.
How do you think white people can do better?
Sit down. Sit down. Stop trying. They don't feel like they need to take any type of accountability, and because of that, that's why our country is the way that it is.
When you're black, you're never really lonely because there will always be a white person all up in your business. When you're black, you're never really lonely because there will always be a white person all up in your business.
I love going to white spaces so I can colonize it. I love going to white vacation spots, white bars, white restaurants, and I love when they give you that look when it's like, you're not supposed to be there. And I'm very much so there. I love being in spaces that I'm technically not supposed to be in, and it's the best feeling ever.
Drop one thing in the comment section that you love about being black. Quit. One thing I love about being black is AAVE or Ebonics. Whatever you want to call it. I don't give a fuck. You can call it Ebonics if you want. It's valuable still. Like, people like to call it Ebonics because they feel like that devalues it. I love the way black people talk. I love the way we talk because it is a point of connection between us. If you play Elden Ring, think of it as like a site of grace. It is where we go to rest and restore, right, from the language of the outside world. Here are my two favorite AAVE phrases. T, her body T. It speaks for itself. My second favorite AAVE term is low key. Honorable mention, head ass. At a time when people are wanting to actively make us hate ourselves, make us hate who we are, we need to get on our Zoom. We need to lock in and start being confident in who we are and talking about what makes us so great and what we love about ourselves. Get in them comments.
When you're black, you're never really lonely because there will always be a white person all up in your business. When you're black, you're never really lonely because there will always be a white person all up in your business. When you're black, you're never really lonely because there will always be a white person all up in your business.
It runs deep.
She'll run all over in a minute.
It's true. It's true.
She's running deep, and then pretty soon she'll be running down your leg, running down your arm.
I didn't know he was right there. And I'm facing this way. Mind you, I'm facing this way and we're getting frosted.
Pues tu amor lo tengo muy comprometido, pero a fuerza y hasta puedo hacerte mal si me decido. Pues tu amor lo tengo.
Hello guys, just letting you know that this sucker was doing 24 knots up the creek.
Was it 24? Where's your radar?
Where's my radar?
Yeah.
Mate, everyone was clocking you.
Where's your radar?
I didn't need to clock you.
Do you talk to your mother like this?
It's not don't, because she knows how to drive a boat better than you, brother. I just like to do the right thing, and when you come through here looking, taking out everyone in their Christmas
Nothing better to do than take the fun away from everything. Oh, that's it.
You drop something back there, actually. You might need that.
Hey, Okay, I'm recording you. Record her. I am recording her. Goodness sakes. Venimos a tener un pacífico día y...
Hi, interview me.
We don't do interviews, otherwise I would.
What are you doing?
I am trying to take some video and pictures, and people keep asking me what I'm doing. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to take pictures and video.
Of what?
I don't have the sun's not going to be up long enough for me to explain everything to you.
Then why are you doing it?
What is it? What's the real question? What do you really want to know?
What are you doing?
Taking pictures and video.
Okay, why?
Because that's what I feel like doing today.
Okay.
Why are you shopping at the Loft?
Because I love to shop there.
Well, there you go. Carry on with that. I hope you enjoy yourself. Hope you're having a wonderful day.
I hope you get sued.
You hope I get sued?
I do.
Sued for what?
For badgering.
You really gonna get in my face, bro?
You in my face, bro.
I haven't moved my feet.
I'm not moving my feet.
Harassing.
You feel like I'm harassing? Do you see this?
Yeah,
I do.
But it's okay. Part of what I do is hoping people get educated. So you'll get an education today. Police are gonna show up. They're gonna tell you to leave me alone and go about your day if you don't want to be on camera, and that'll be the end of it.
So, do you have a contract with the city hall and with this mall area?
At this point, that's none of your business. If you would have approached me with respect, I would have given you respect.
You don't.
You get what you give in this world.
That's right, you do.
How are we doing, sir?
Good, how are you, man?
All right.
These gentlemen have been filming people coming into the store without their permission.
They're on a public sidewalk, sir. Ma'am.
Also,
out of the
you've
store
got
and
you've
making
got
the ladies
people
that work
coming
there feel
in
uncomfortable.
to the store, asking why they're
It's
being
not against the law. It's
videoed.
It's not against the law to be rude to ladies.
No,
Do
unfortunately
they have
it's
a
not.
contract here?
They don't need one. It's a public place.
No, they do need one.
No, ma'am.
Have you looked at the laws on?
Oh, so she's not going to believe the police either. There you go.
You're so damn
Wow.
Deconstructing Karen, I have thoughts. I'm in traffic, so we're about to unpack it. I want to start with the black woman first, but I'm going to talk about this with caution because obviously I understand this is a dark-skinned black woman in America, and I know she's had an experience that a lot of people will never, ever, ever know. They could try to empathize with, but they don't know. So, with that being said, the woman who is on there, the black woman, the way that they marketed it, it looked like she was going to be the one that was in the center, the epicenter of what was happening. She was going to be the one deconstructing Karen. In the actual movie, she was a prop to me for the brown woman to be able to stand on her and speak her truth, have her own soapbox. I also think that it is so interesting that the black woman that it is on there has biracial children. I don't know what the race is. I'm assuming white. When I looked at the kids, it was like one generation plus her grandkids. They were all lighter. Now, as somebody that just so happened to have winter color skin, light skin, and a dark skinned mother, I didn't want to assume her kids wasn't monoracial, and then I saw the grandkids. Again, you never saw them kids' face. You saw a little hair texture. You saw her holding her grandkids' hands, a white hand, and she had, dark skin. That's it. She didn't talk about her background or any of that. I thought that was interesting because to have a black monoracial American woman on a show about deconstructing Karen, it is just interesting to me that her partner, her baby daddy, ex-husband, whoever, is not black. It is also interesting to me that every time she spoke up, she was cut off and not respected. It is also, and then it was like a brown savior complex where a brown lady had to talk for her. I didn't like that because if we was going to do it, we should have did it. I also didn't like the fact that the camera pan As somebody who's done production, worked in production, post-production, editing, everything, it is so interesting to me that the music choice they chose, in which she was looking at these white women when they said something crazy, and the camera angle and the camera pans when white women would say racist things, it still looked as if she was made out to be this black woman that was angry. And I don't like that. That's a lot. So bottom line, I feel like she was used as a prop for that brown woman. I think she also was made out to be angry, and I think it is extremely interesting that she wants to be a part of speaking to white women about being better to black people instead of speaking to black women about being black, what it is to be a black woman. You could have had etiquette school for little black girls, you know, cotillions for black girls, black boys. You could have poured that time and energy and exposure into black people themselves, not trying to get white people to understand what black people go through. I don't know, but that's my take on her. And then I'm gonna talk about the other stuff too.
Do you mind my asking, because we saw you filming before, what are you filming for?
I don't share that while I'm out here working.
Is this for the government? Can
No.
you say that?
Huh?
Yeah, okay, is it private? It's not
I
government.
can't disclose that while we're out here.
But it's like you're taking our license plate.
Yes.
Is what it feels like.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
are taking our license.
Yeah, that, and it catches the VIN numbers as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
But it's not government.
Nope.
Alright. Just seems like we should know about it since our information's.
No, it seems like you want to know, but not should know.
Yeah, we should. In a normal
You should know? You think you should
If
know what
someone's-
everybody's doing?
Well, no, I don't mind whatever you do.
Yeah.
It's just that you're gathering my personal data. Which
Personal
is
data on the public license plate?
Well, a license plate and the VIN number?
That's all outside public stuff. That's public. Anybody can look at your VIN number or license plate and write it down or
And then
record
it
it.
makes it pretty interesting that you don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I choose not to. I'm a private person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. I'm
Yeah.
a private person too. So.
Oh, there you go. You could take the plate from now on, just put it in your glove box, you know, put the plates in the glove box. That's what I do on my car.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because you've already been out here twice. You've been.
Have I?
I will not. There's been this going on.
Oh, I don't know.
here
I
in
know
this
nothing
spot
about that.
Twice.
Yeah, I don't know anything about any previous people coming out.
Yeah, about a week ago, week and a half, no, maybe 2 weeks
Yeah.
ago. Same thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Huh.
No idea.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just make sure to drive slow so I can get the back one really good. Thank you.
Might want to think twice, lady.
I'm on the board here.
You might want to think twice before you touch my private property. Step away from my sign. Step away from my sign.
That's fine. I'll take a picture of you. Thank you very much. I'd like to be sure I know who put the sign here. It's in your best interest.
Yep. Step away. Follow his advice.
That's fine. I just take a picture of you with the sign.
That's fine. The police have already been here several times.
It'll be good to know.
Yeah, and you're the one who started taking my sign down too on video. You're a member of the board and you're taking my sign down.
Why did you put it up?
That's none of your business. If you could have asked me ahead of time, I'd have had a cordial conversation with you, but you came up here and took it upon yourself to remove my sign.
Why did you use the bad language?
It's none of your business, ma'am. I would have had a cordial conversation with you if you had come up to me and asked me about the sign. But you took it upon yourself. You took it upon yourself to remove it. She's on the board.
Who are you?
I'm with the news.
Well, why are you even here?
And I told you I'm with the news. Don't come in the store.
Which news?
Radical news.
Well, I'm sorry to know that you used such foul language.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that someone on the board is going and actively violating the First Amendment rights of someone that's here in public.
Well,
I just watched you
I did
grab
not know
his
that
sign.
it belonged to anyone that was present.
I was right here.
Man,
You could have asked.
You weren't standing there.
You could have asked.
Man, he was standing right there.
Excuse me. Okay, what should I tie it back?
I'll take care of it. No, do not touch my property and do not approach me that close.
Man, please step away from me.
Excuse me. I offered to replace it.
Step back. I'll take care of it. You're not
What is
replacing
your
it.
name?
I don't need to give you my name.
I don't need to give you mine either.
Okay.
You're on board. I would like to know your name.
Honestly, the sweetest thing ever in this life is for you to be black. The sweetest, like the greatest thing that will ever happen to you is for you to be black. Because once you're black, you get all of that attention. That's why I love that particular girl that said, I love to go into white spaces to colonize everything, to colonize their attention, to colonize. Because you know that the moment you are black, as you're coming forward, they are concentrating on you. Their mindset, every single thing is gonna be on you. It's gonna be on you. The attention is gonna be on you. God bless this same lady that created this. Whenever you're black, you're never really lonely. There's always going to be a white person all over your business. Because let it make sense to me that someone is just here climbing this, what they call it, this normal 360 stuff, and you are passing, you have to stay there and be like, what's going on there? Like, how is that your business? Like, is that your day-to-day activities you're supposed to be running? Like, are you even supposed to be asking questions or staring at people like that? And, you know, there is something about when you stare someone and admire what that person is doing. And when you stare someone and be like, what's this nonsense? It's a two whole different thing. So it's just so sad. Now look at this other clip where this lady was literally in a restaurant enjoying herself. And this man was literally sitting with another lady. This white man was actually sitting with another white lady. But he lost all the attention and poured all the attention to this black woman. Do you know why? We are beautiful. We are beautiful. Like, we want every single attention. That's the honest truth. We are the tea of the day. We are so special that they can't just resist looking at us. And that is why when black people start saying, we are the blueprint, just accept it and move on instead of pretending as if we are trying to make you accept what you're not supposed to accept. Black is beautiful. Black is melanin popping. So, now are we going to look into this particular one where these students are literally on an excursion. We have a black man already there that know the history of what you want to explain. But you have to still see this white man saying, oh, you know, and the guy say, don't worry, I know about what I want to teach them. Just shut up and walk away. Simple as ABCD. You don't need to pay attention. You don't need to give them attention that they are demanding for. You don't need to make them feel like they are. Do you get? You just mind your business, go your way. Let me go my way. It's as simple as that. Why do you need to come interact in what we are saying? Who called you? Who made you a mouthpiece in what we are discussing? It's surprising, honestly. It's just a whole lot to deal with. And you see the other clip where this white woman literally gave her child the black door. You know, a lot of people were saying, oh, that thing she did was absolutely right. She was trying to teach the girl that you don't need to be discriminating, blah, 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 blah. I don't see anything right there. That's just the honest truth. That is it. You have a white door there. Get a white door. Get a white door. It's as simple as that. It's not difficult. It's not. Because at the end of the day, no matter how you people try to put your children in order from small, from when they are babies, when they start growing up, the narrative changes. You get some white folks, I'm not saying every single white folks, right? Some white folks. So it's just a whole lot to deal with when it comes to the spam color people. It's a whole lot to deal with whenever they are seeing a black person. It's a whole lot to deal with whenever in every single space they want to show, they want to appear. They want to be the subject of the matter. See, if it is possible for some of the spam colored people to say, okay, every single black be in one location, one condition, blah, 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 like they will literally do that. But it's not possible. Gone are those days where we literally have to keep quiet, take everything we want to take in good faith, and then start acting as if all is well. Right now, if it's nowhere, it's nowhere. We're going to tell it to your face. So leave black people alone to enjoy their life. Stop staring unnecessarily when it's not needed. We are humans, for crying out loud. We have the same skin, no, we don't have the same skin, sorry. Our skin is more upgraded, okay? Let's correct that. But anyways, let me know what you think about this in the comment section, and credits belong to the original creators of every single clips and stitches we have in our today's episode. And I want to say a very big thank you to every single one of you liking, commenting, sharing, dropping super thanks, and also joining my membership. I do not take you guys for granted. You guys are absolutely the best. And with that being said, with no further ado, like I always say in my videos, I'm going to be saying bye, and I'll see you guys in my next one. For now, bye guys. I love you guys. Mwah.